It is me and my tea. And as we can see, the same regular schedule has come back. So sorry for that bit of a tractor slash very farming themed set of videos this past week. I was at the National Farm Machinery Show and I enjoy filming the tractor pulls. So we are back to our unboxing and tea content. So no worries, I'm back to normally scheduled things. And speaking of tea, a very happy tea 2/22/22 Tuesday. Yes, it is February 2nd of 22, so it's 2/22/22 Tuesday. Sorry, couldn't help it. Tea pun. So, as we can see, we have quite a few David's tea boxes, 4 to be precise, and there was actually also a little envelope that had tea, but I tossed it into one of the boxes. So, without further ado, let's start spilling the tea, shall we? So, first off, we have a David's tea box. And in said box, we have, which I'm so excited is back, the tea menu from David's Tea. And this is the first time I've actually gotten to have it in person, and in it just has some like spoilers for the seasonal teas that are coming out this spring. Some of them look super duper yummy, and especially the one that says Easter Earl Grey. That sounds really interesting. And it also has their different collections like the white teas, the greens, the matchas, the mates, and all the other teas. And then it has different teas that it recommends for like how you sleep, different matchas and their benefits. So just a whole bunch of fun things. These are free to add to your David's Tea order while they have them. So if you are getting just even a couple of teas, they can throw it into the envelope for you. Now, this first box I'm a little bit confused on because it was supposed to have 2 other items in it, and I still haven't seen it yet, so I think I'm gonna have to contact customer service. The first one is the Nepal white tea. It wasn't in here, and then also I got a gift set, so it came with an infuser, several different teas, and a mug. And the mug is not in here. It was the Winter Wonderland color changing mug. It actually looked like this on the outside, and I still have not received it. So definitely gonna have to contact customer service, which has been happening quite a bit more often lately. So first up, we have 12 different teas in here, and inside we have organic silk dragon jasmine, North African mint, Earl Grey rooibos, breakfast blend, orange spice vanilla chai, winter Earl Grey, palma grateful, Buddha's blend, orange pico, organic coal 911, and zest wishes. So it's really cute. It has little tins on the inside. And then the other item that came with that kind of gift set bundle was the infuser to go with the tree mug. And it's really cute. If you can see, it has little tree outlines. Very cute. I really enjoy using these more than any other steeper because the tea leaf can open to its full potential. It's not stuck in a bag, and it can just fill right up to the top, opening up. Box number 2. Woohoo! It's box number 2 on 2/22/22 Tuesday. I'm gonna make that joke way too many times. Ha! How many 2 puns can we do? I guess 1 too many. So first, most of these are winter teas and sale items. One that I was excited to pick up, which I think was in a collection maybe last year. This is the gray, I think it was called Harmony Mirror Mug. And I just really fell in love with this shape. The handle is just gorgeous and classic. It has a lovely lip across the top, which I find when it has a little bit of a lip on the mug, it makes it a little bit nicer to drink your tea from. Just my preference, personally. Up next we have lots of teas. So these were actually from a separate order, but I just tossed them in here to make it easier. This was a free tea. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it is the Cinnamon Oolong, which I love oolong, and I love all things cinnamon, so they were just absolutely perfect together. Up next is one of the Christmas teas, which I believe are still available on the website right now, and it is Elf Help, and it has black currants and orange peel, and it's actually really, really fruity and nutty, or not fruity, just fruity. It's really yummy and fruity, and I enjoyed it a lot, but seeing the label, it is a green tea, so beware, do not use too hot of water, otherwise it can get pretty bitter and nasty very quickly. Up next was one that actually was in my 24 days of tea calendar, and I really enjoyed the flavor of it, which surprised me because it actually has mint in it. And it is the North Star tea, and it's just really nice. It has a very, very sweet flavor. It has cute little star sprinkles on the inside, and it has something called Nana Mint, which I'm not exactly sure. I've never heard of Nana Mint before, but it has that minty flavor, and it was actually pretty good. Next, immediately it makes me think of the boys, yes, the Beatles, because this is Blueberry Fields Forever, and the moment I say that, I hear the opening tune to Strawberry Fields Forever. If you've never listened to that song that the Beatles came out with, it is a classic, bit psychedelic, super fun. But yes, this has a lovely blueberry-y flavor, and it is also a oolong tea. Up next is Zest Wishes, which is a comeback. This, I remember having it my first time ordering from David's Tea. It was Christmas, I don't know, 2017, 2018, but it hadn't come back since, and now it's back, and I'm excited. It's very zesty. It can be a little bit bitter from all the cinnamon, but I love all the cinnamon and orange. It is a weakness. Up next is a green tea. It is Mom's Apple Pie. It was from the sales section, and it is an interesting tea. It's good and bad at the same time. It has a little bit of an artificial aftertaste, but it does taste like a nice, I don't know, a liquid version of apple pie, but it's nice, but it does have a little bit of aftertaste, like a bit artificial. Lastly is a tea that I picked up that sadly retired, but I really enjoyed it. I remember first seeing it on Simply Nailogical when Christine mixed up some teas, and it is cotton candy, and it actually has like pieces of like blue and I think pink rock candy on the inside. It is Rebus. It is very sweet, and the last time that I ever got to have a tea from David's Tea in a cafe, it was cotton candy, although it was supposed to be birthday cake, but you know, it's the last tea I ever had at our David's Tea store, which is now sadly closed. I wish they would open back up in America. Next, T3. T3PO? I don't know. Oh, I'm too punny today. Okay, so first up, Christmas tea in a super cute Christmas tea bag. So this is the Jingle Bell Chai, which when I smelled it, it reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever had Bubble Yum bubblegum, but for whatever reason, the white chocolate, I think, in it kind of reminds me of that bubblegum. But it turns out to be a kind of a white chocolate-ish chai. It's alright. The white chocolate adds a little bit of a weird, slightly greasiness to the tea, but overall it has a good flavor. But if you don't like a bit of greasiness to your teas, steer clear of it. Next, another Elf Help, and it's super yummy. And this one is the open one. It has cranberries in it too. Let me see if I can fish it out. There we go. Look at that. Got some cute little cranberries. I really enjoyed this one. But like I said before, watch out on green teas. They can go bitter. Next is Prancer's Punch. Now, this one is a herbal tea, and so it has lemongrass and candied pineapple and papaya papyrus, no. Papaya, not papyrus in it. Whew, what are words? But this one I really enjoyed. And another thing, check out the pieces of cinnamon bark in here. It is just astounding. And it's really neat, the combination of cinnamon and lemongrass. It almost has a slightly, I don't know, maybe like a little bit of a Thai curry kind of vibe to it. I don't know, it's weird, it's Christmassy, but very yummy. Next is one that I was a little bit disappointed on. So this is the Honeycomb chai, and instead of it being more honey, like I was really hoping to, it does have a honeyness to it, but unfortunately there's just something in here, I think it might be the licorice, that it gives it a slightly medicinal taste to it. So it was alright for me, but my mom actually really loved it, so she is going to be getting the rest of this bag, and I hope she enjoys the medicinal flavor of licorice. Up next, we have banana bread chai. And the funny thing about this one is it really does have banana pieces in it. I don't know if I can find any right here on top, but here's what it looks like on the inside. And when I first opened this up, my dad was home from work, and it was like, oh my gosh, look, there's actual banana chips in here. And so we both tried one. And it was so stupid because when it has the oils on the banana chip, at first bite it's okay, and when you chew, wow, those spices sure do get spicy, like terribly spicy. So don't eat your tea, no matter how tempting the banana chip pieces are. So, word of warning. It was actually pretty good. It does taste like banana bread, and it's an oolong tea, which I am an absolute sucker for. Up next is a tea that has made a comeback at Christmas, and it is the Sweet Almond Green, and I picked up 2 of these, and shoot, when you bought 2, you got a free tea tin, and I have no idea where I set that, but trust me, when I got these 2, I got a free tea tin. But this is like, if you enjoy the flavors of marzipan and the lovely flavors of sweet almond, this is definitely the tea. Of course, it is also, if you look in the corner, a green tea. So again, be careful steeping it too hot. But this is a less is more tea if you can't stand strong teas. It is very strong, which I actually enjoy. I think the more marzipan-y the flavor, the better. But it is just absolutely delicious, and it makes me think of Christmas and marzipan and yumminess like that. Up next is the Silver Bells Oolong, which I have to say, be careful with this one. I was so wanting to like this. I really was. But first things first, it says it is an oolong tea, but actually the majority of this tea is actually a white tea, which steeps at a lower temperature. So when I was steeping it for the temperature of oolong, it was messing up the majority of white tea in here, and so it made it bitter. And then secondly, it has the milk oolong in it, which if it was just pure milk oolong, I would have really enjoyed, but they add a milk flavoring to the milk oolong, and it's just really weird. If it was just the milk oolong tea with the jasmine tea and the white tea, I think it would have been really good, but adding the milk flavoring just, ugh, I just, no. So, yeah, I'm gonna finish drinking this up. I just wish it didn't have that fake artificial milk flavor to it. Another tea, cinnamon oolong. This is the one that is open, and love it so much. The cinnamon and oolong, that's just the 2 of them together. So good. Love this. And then lastly, we have a mug. I was so excited. It sold out and I actually was asking a friend of mine, Jan, who lives in Canada, if she could pick it up and like buy it for me from the Canada website and send it. And then luckily I forgot to reply back to her email, because the next day it popped back up in stores, and it is the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Nordic mug. Oh, it's just so pretty. Shall we see how pretty this mug is? I think this was called like Christmas greens or something, maybe Christmas birch, I can't remember now. But first up, our lid. Lovely green with gold stars on it. And then, I'm so excited. I am a sucker for mugs. Are we ready? Our beautiful birch. Oh, look at that mug. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collections would be complete? Just about nearly. It's so pretty. Look at the birch branches. Oh, I cannot wait to steep in this mug, and it's just white on the inside. So we're just gonna sit you right here. You know what? Gray mug, you're gonna sit up here too. There we go. Now it is time for last but certainly not least, box number 4. Which actually arrived while I was on vacation, and so it was just languishing, waiting for me to open it up. So now we're opening it up. So first thing on top is 2 more bags of Zest Wishes in their pretty little seasonal bag. Thought I would stock up in case it didn't come back for another 3 or 4 years. Next, because I am a sucker for all things gingerbread, this is actually last year's tin of Gingerbread Matcha, and so it was actually even more on sale than this year. I think I paid like maybe $7 for it. Actually, all of these were on sale. I was super excited. I love it when there's a blip and like stuff that is several years old. Maybe it was in some store's inventory. I don't know. I don't care where it came from. I'm just super excited to pick up some stuff that I've missed in years past. So not only do we have one of these adorable little Easter eggs in a beautiful green color. I love it. Greeny blue. But on the inside, it does have about 1 ounce of tea. So this is the chocolate macaroon tea. So now I have some cute little decorations to hang up at Easter. But I grabbed 2. Yay! Here it is. So 1 and a 2. So cute. Next is a stackable mug that I barely remember when these came out. It's been a long while, but I could tell that it was stock from a store because it has a little tag on there, which makes me miss my David's Tea store even more. So this one, the top part of the stackable mug was a mermaid's tail, but I really enjoy the bottom. It has a little starfish on it, and it's so sweet and great for summer. And lastly, we have the very last thing in our box. We have the perfect mug, and it is very similar to our birch tree right here. So we have our lid with some sweet, lovely leaves. It came with its own infuser, which is a plus in my book. And it's just so pretty. It's a lovely shape. Sorry for the rustling, but there it is. And I think they just look so cute together. They complement and they're different at the same time. And then the black trees color change to blue, so they're just so sweet together. And that is it. So this was kind of my Boxing Day haul-ish. Yeah, 4 Boxing Days. So, a very happy 2/22/22 Tuesday to you all. What was your favorite items? What do you think of my craziness with tea? Leave a comment down below. If you're interested in another video, go ahead and click right here. And if you are new, welcome to my channel and go ahead and click right here. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you all later. Bye!